from the Elamite period, women are constantly present side by side with the king and the throne. These pictures not only show the social role of women, but also present the cultural aspect of the Persian civilization. So we're going to have the first model from Elamite period. Obvious from her attire, she is still performing the act of stealing, which is a task performed by women in lower rank as well. The Elamites were defeated by Assyrian, maybe 728 BC, defeated the Assyrian with the help of an alliance from other nations. This paved the way for the emergence of Achaemenians later in history. So we're going to have the second model from Median period, which is belong to 728 BC. Right around the middle. Jewelry and decorative objects found from the Median period show how important it was for women to decorate themselves with these decorations in those days. The Median model is based on a picture of a woman which was found on top of a silver box from that period. This box is preserved at the British Museum today. Although there are not sufficient pictorial information from women in the Achaemenian period, the reliefs found from that period prove that women played important roles in society at that time. The rights of women in the society and the workplace was so advanced that its rules are not that far off from what they are today. Women even handle management responsibilities at that time. Among the deciphered reliefs, there is evidence of granting maternity leave for employed women at the Diocese administration. After Alexander the Great invaded Iran, not only were the cultural and social norms in Iran not altered, but rather the invaders themselves were influenced by the culture and society. The third model is going to be Achaemenian princess, Siavash. There is evidence of women taking the throne. Kurandov and Adaraminov were the daughter of Khosrow Paris, the king, and they were given the throne at the end of the Sassanid period. After the Arab invasion of Iran, the Sassanid Empire was finished. There is little information about the early Islamic period in Iran. So, the fifth model is going to be the model from Sassanid.